Good afternoon and welcome to Random Acts of Poetry. It's been probably over a month since I did one of these video commentaries. Lots of reasons and no reasons for the time delay. Sometimes you just get a little bit fed up with the sound of your own voice. You feel like you're always repeating the same things. I guess though that is the secret to a practice is repetition. So when you're constantly practicing the correct breathing technique, things become second nature. It becomes habitual and you need to shake that up. So this particular poem is talking about sacrifices and those choices, those decisions. And a lot of my poetry comes from the perspective of the warrior I am, as one of my many titles that I give myself, a martial artist. And that fine line between knowing when to fight and when not to fight, and your perception of what is a fight, where your struggle is, where you're complicit to being controlled by other people's desires and other people's wills, and how you become part of that. We enforce that overview, that controlling, this is the state, this is anarchy, this is how we should all behave. And sometimes we just need to say enough. Poetry is a great example for that. You know, you can be sat there looking at a piece of work and you can be struggling with it because you've got attached to a sentiment that's in it, or a line that's in it, or a line or a rhyme that's in that poem. And for the sake of that, for sentimentality, you sacrifice the fluidity of the poem. And sometimes you just need to look at that sticky line, that troublesome word, that difficult concept, or that bit that doesn't fit in with what you've been working on, and just say, well, I don't need that. Why do I need this extra line? We're constantly thinking that more is better. We think that if we breathe more, we have more oxygen. We think that if we exercise more, we become stronger. We think that if we have more things, we are wealthier. Well, less is more. Do the right things for the right reasons and do them for you, just like writing poetry. Rabbit hole. There's a sacrifice every warrior makes when they choose to fight, to cross that line and do what's right. A crushing blow to fell a foe leaves honour unattended. The general turns the ravening hordes as courtesans kneel upon the boards, serving sympathy in teacups. Steam blows with the breath. The past lays undefended. A welcoming host still must test the intentions of the guest, an error of judgement unattended. Someone, though, has to cry enough, not because it's getting tough, just to make the cleanest cut.